What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar. Smoke.
Boy, Jade forever, baby.
Brian James, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Asia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half back in business podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
Are we really?
Cause y'all like are so like together. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all come together, y'all gonna laugh together. You know how some people come together and they be like with laughing with other people. They be like, and then you leave with the person you came with. Y'all ain't never seen them there.
Yeah.
They be like, what happened to them all night?
Right.
But y'all are truly like friends.
Yeah.
And not just in the business together.
Yeah. It's like we all done been together at our highs. We done been together at our lows.
Shit, Jade was taking care of me in the hospital.
Yeah, or
shit.
we was sleeping me and her was on the hospital
Floor
floor.
sleeping with me every day. They
Because
stayed
she
with
told
me
us,
last
she
time.
said the first time she was there, I couldn't really be there every single day like I needed to.
Yeah.
You know, but
I didn't like being alone.
she
up
told
there.
us before she got surgery, she's like, I don't want to be alone. We said, okay. And we literally...
They stayed.
She stayed there. I went back to the shop to make sure it was running, and she
was
watched over
there
Emerald.
every second,
I
I
came
swear to
back. I would
God.
go get the girls, go get their medicine, go get their food, come back, and we made it keep going.
I love it.
And like the whole time I was in the hospital, I didn't cry because they was there with me. Like
Really?
I literally had 12 screws and 9 rods took out my spine, and I didn't
No,
cry.
you did cry. You don't remember.
Oh well, shit. When I
No, but I'm saying the fact
came
that you
to
know,
me,
you don't understand. Like, she seen what her back looked like, and it looked so crazy that she just started, like, screaming. Like, I cannot believe that it looked
Yeah.
like raw meat. Like,
Wow.
it was sad. And
I mean, I could show
the
you my
fact that,
scar.
like, I was scared that I was
want
gonna
a
lose
picture
my
of you.
sister. Like, it was very
Oh, I
hard.
got a picture when I first had
It was
that shit
very
done.
hard.
That shit was
Like,
crazy for real.
And that was my worst fear. I'm a twin. We went through our whole when we didn't have nobody. It was times my dad went to jail, and it was just we looked at each other
Just
and
us.
said, "I got you, and you got me,"
Mm-hmm.
and we made it through. You know, we was going from house to house at a point in time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to even think the thought that I might not have my sister after she come from this surgery, I was distraught.
Yeah.
Because
So-
the doctors really didn't know what the fuck was about to go on with me, and that was the scariest part about it. They still don't really all the way know, but what they do know is that the infection is real low in my system when they take my blood.
Good.
So it's as long as
Oh,
they
they
got it
couldn't
under
get everything
control.
though.
The
I
antibiotics.
still got to take antibiotics
Wow.
since last October, so I've been on antibiotics for almost 2 years now, man.
Wow.
Shit is crazy, but I'm just thankful to be here, honestly, and feeling better.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it definitely do take a toll trying to perform
Absolutely.
and balance all of that. And some days I performed, like after the awards, I was in the bed for 3 days after that because my back was hurting so bad.
I actually
But
had the flu at the awards.
she threw up on the
Wow.
side of the stage
And I
before we
still
went
got
on.
out there and I performed. I
As
felt
you
like I was
should.
going to pass out, but I couldn't.
I've been there.
We had to
And,
leave
like,
early, but we
Even
did.
now, I
Flu
just
game.
got my tonsils took out, and I still.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
She
I
did.
That is
That's
the
why
most.
my voice
That's
sound
the
like
worst
this.
pain I've ever been in.
It was the
Man.
most horrible
It
thing
was the worst pain I've
ever.
ever
I was
been
like,
in.
why?
I was like, why would I get this at 18?
That's what I
Why would I have an
said.
18
Didn't
like
I
this?
tell
Like
you?
I
I
was,
said, why did
I
I
was
do
mad
this
at
to
myself.
She was about to off herself.
No, facts.
Like,
Day 7 and you can't
was-
eat.
oh my
It's like,
God.
all right, at this point,
I'm about to die.
do I need my body anymore?
Like, no, for real.
Like
I
at
just,
all.
And I couldn't
Like,
move. I just
go
laid
ahead and
there.
take this thing because can't eat.
Jade was writing me talking about, I just want to end it all. I'm like, nigga,
And
No.
you be off,
bro.
you be off that pain
You is
medicine
not-
too. Like,
Yes.
you be out of your
Like,
mind.
nah,
You can't
nigga,
eat, you
I'll
die.
eat for you.
Yes.
You hear me talking about I eat
It
for
was
you.
so bad.
It was terrible.
That was the worst
That
pain
was-
I ever felt in my
ever.
life.
I didn't like seeing her like that.
Did it? It felt like somebody stabbed you. in
Yes,
the throat.
every day. Like you just
literally.
woke up to a stabbing.
Yes.
Like you, and it just bleeding, but you can't do nothing about it. It's
She had her
crazy.
head wrapped up in ice. I just was like, I don't know what the
I was
fuck
in my
to do.
room, like I never forget it. I was in the dark,
Yes.
just sitting there, like, why would I do this today? Like, why would I
I
do
said,
this?
why
I'm
did
about
I
to go
said,
to
I-
college.
I was-
Why would I do this right now?
Man,
Like-
it was so bad.
I was so
So
mad.
bad.
I felt such like a.
I thought
See,
it
my
was never
kids,
going to
they
end.
usually be energized, acting crazy. While my boys, I looked so bad. They was like, "We gonna leave you alone." Like they literally, they'd come to my door. You cool? Then they go sit back down. You know how they be on one. They
They
jump
be like,
on me.
"Oh, no."
Yeah.
Mama. No, they say,
I don't know.
oh,
After,
no, you not
after the
looking
third
good.
day and I came and she was still laying in the same spot,
Oh my
looking the
gosh.
same way, I was
Oh
like,
my
all right.
gosh.
I was feeling like way crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I was cussing Dre out. I'm like, my fucking sister is fucked up right now. Don't say shit to me. I was like,
Yeah, that was,
I didn't
in
like
the
it.
recovery.
No.
I was
Oh,
like,
I'm not
when
used
is
to
this
it.
going to get
When
better?
is it gonna get better? And then
Like, it
randomly
get
day
worse.
8, it was like, oh, I
She
was
started
After the
talking
worst
about
part.
pass
Right.
me the blunt. I'm like, pass you the blunt, nigga. You was just crying and shit, half dead,
half dead. I ain't never.
tripping.
I never.
forget that moment you got to singing in the car like, hold on, I think I feel better.
I told Jay.
Yes,
I said,
was
Jay,
like, I
she
can
said,
sing
like-
again.
Oh,
I said, and you gonna be
know,
crying
so
later.
long and not talking. You like,
when you
I'm like,
finally
am I
feel-
going to sound the same?
Facts.
So it was good.
So my last question is called "Get It Off Your Chest."
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go one by one, and we're going to leave some inspiration, some motivation, and maybe a little bit of talking shit. Cause y'all did some big shit.
Okay.
So I'ma
Pop your
start
shit.
here.
Nah.
Go ahead, Miss Medusa.
Man, we just dropped this song on the Twin Energy mixtape called They Don't Know.
They don't know,
And it really is a good song. Y'all should go listen to it.
but they gon'
A little
know.
free promo real fast.
There
But
you go. Get it in.
nah, for real.
Check
The
that shit out, y'all.
The song talks about how they don't know the things we've been through, the things that we go through constantly, but they're gonna know one day because no matter what, we're not stopping with this music.
Yeah.
You know, we're not stopping with our dreams. We're not stopping with what we know God has put in store for us.
Yeah.
And on my verse, I said, I'm John B to all these niggas, they don't
Know about it.
But when I'm drafted number 1, they all gonna
Know about
me.
it.
The only setback I could have is the way I go about it. When I get on, I know a few gon' say I owe them
Probably.
The way I push my pens, the only way to pay my dues. How I'm supposed to wait for you? I ain't on no Drake and Fuge.
Fuged.
My name's Victoria. A bitch was never
Made to lose.
So I'm Jade Couture. You can find me on Facebook under Jade Jackson, or you can find me on Instagram. That's Jules Palace _Jade. That's JEWELLZ Jade. So look me up. You can find me on YouTube also.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Jade
Now make
Couture.
sure. Maybe a little different on YouTube. What we got next?
Emerald Nikki. You can find me everywhere. Emerald Nikki, Facebook Emerald Jackson, and Jules Palace.
And last but not least,
My name is Torie Medusa. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, all platforms. Torie Medusa. That's TORIE Medusa. But on Snapchat, it's derogatory. Spelled like derogatory, but TORIE.
I love it. So, we're going to go from my left to your right now. What do you do, and why should they follow you?
I am a music artist. I sing, I rap, I make beats, I write all my material. I also am a makeup artist. I'm very into the arts, I would say. You should follow me because I'm destined for greatness. So enjoy the ride.
Yes.
And in the middle.
I'm Emerald Nikki. I'm a singer, rapper, artist, actor, comedian, hairstylist, graphic designer, marketing specialist, brand manager. I got a lot of hats. I own a label, do event coordinating. I mean, it's just a lot. So, you know, Jules Palace.
I'm Jade Couture. I'm a hairstylist, a nail tech. I sell press-on nails to different states all over the country. I'm also a rapper, a singer, a songwriter, actor, content creator. I do a lot of things. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I have been since 2014. Advanced cosmetologist. And a shop owner, graphic designer, party promoter, so much more.
And you should follow us so you can get some motivation. We aim to inspire. Like, if you a mom, you know, we got to show moms that you can still follow your dreams and still be a mom.
Yes.
So that's our biggest thing.
Like I have a hair salon in my home just so I can be a mom and do what I got to do at the same time. So it makes it a lot easier for me.
Yep.
I love it. We'll start with Emerald. Miss Emerald here. what made you start music?
What made me start music was my dad is a DJ, so he used to make beats. Dre needed the 808 Savage. Shout out to him. He made our beats. We would wake up in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, time for school, and he was playing a new beat for us to rap on. So it was just organic, honestly. Like, it just was like second nature. And my twin started writing poetry at first, so we took that and turned it in.
He was about 10 years old.
Yep, 19 years old.
No, then Dad went to jail, and he left us a CD with like 5 beats on
A
it.
cassette tape.
What?
No, it was a CD around that time.
Nah, it was a cassette. I remember. It was a cassette.
No, you're right. And we held on to that tape until he got out of jail for 4 years.
Wrote to all of the beats.
Couldn't wait till he got out to show him, and ever since then, we never stopped doing music.
We've been recording since then. We've been performing
Throwing
since
parties
then.
since then.
We've done
We
multiple
tried out for the
different
Bad
festivals.
Girls Club. Yeah,
Yep.
back in 2016, we drove all the way to Chicago.
I actually got a call back. They filmed me for 2 hours. This was when they was with Oxygen. So we went up to the skyscraper building where they would do filming at. They filmed us for 2 hours, and the lady actually told me, she said, I produced the Kardashian show, and I believe that this is what you're meant to do. Wow. So ever since she told me that, I just believed that it was what I was meant to do. And it was actually crazy because my son had just passed away a couple months before that. And I started my solo music career and started doing my solo videos. So it was really, that was my big motivation. So to be picked by them, it just let me know that I'm going in the right direction.
And it just been so many times that we got so close to making it, or we just got put in situations where it was just like unreal. Like one time we was getting managed by King Loke, and we wind up at Stolly and Rick Ross video shoot in Massillon, and we was the first ones there. We got there like 4 a.m. We seen them unloading the trucks and everything.
Oh, Morian got off the bus.
We was like just this close to them. Like, it was the most craziest, funnest, best day of my life. That swinging video.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yep, we was there. It was amazing.
I also, me and my best friend Charlene Christine, we starred in Rick Ross artist, what is his name? Yoda's video. We starred in his video. He's from Las Vegas, so we started one of his videos a couple years ago. I did a song with T-Rail. He was signed to Boosie. You know, we've just done work with different artists in the industry.
We've opened up for Lola Monroe, Boosie,
Trina,
Young Dolph, Trina, Tink. We was like right on stage. That's my favorite singer. I couldn't believe it. I was singing her song so well, she even looked over at me. I was like such a fangirl. Like, oh my God. It was just so much fun we had. And
back in 2016, I actually had a single deal with Sony in Detroit. Yes, I had a single deal. It's called Run Up the Money. It's on Vivo and everything. I got my video shot by Super Ray 4K, which is the videographer for, what's his name? No, not Baby Ray. He from, who did Detroit Baby just do? Vizo, yep. Yeah, I swear Vizo's videographer did my video when we went down there.
And it was so fun. It was like, we never had support like that. Like, we pulled up to the show, and it was 30 niggas in shirts with the name of our songs on the shirt. Right. And then, even when we performed, the females, usually you're not going to get that much love from females. The girls was going crazy. When we got off the stage, they like, we love y'all. Who are y'all? Where y'all from? And just, it was amazing. The whole club went crazy. And we never got that reaction. Well, I mean, we've got it. When we performed in Cleveland, we used to come in, what was that nightclub?
I don't know.
It was like right downtown. You could call the radio station and get in the competition. Okay. We used to come up to Cleveland like every weekend. And it was so fun.
I love it.
Yep.
Talk to me.
I got into music, well, honestly, I was raised around music, different kinds, old school music, the rap that was current. But what really got me into music was just writing in general. I used to write poems when I was really young. That's how I started. Then one day I just started turning the poems into songs. And from then on, I just kept making music. But I will say, like, the influence came from my brother Jade. He used to have CDs sitting around my house growing up, and I would just play them when I didn't have anything that I had in mind to listen to. I would just put them on, and that definitely inspired me to follow in the same direction.
I love it. Now, all of y'all have been influenced by Jade in different ways. Can you kind of speak on his impact in your careers specifically, and then for the culture of Akron, because he's done so much.
Definitely. Well, first to start off, that's my child's father, my twin daughter's father. That's my boyfriend. Definitely a real inspiration. Just seeing him follow his dreams and just go hard no matter who support and don't. He really built his own fan base, and I just love seeing how they call it bridging the gap between Cleveland and Akron and Canton, like to bring all the artists together. And I've gotten so much love from Canton and Cleveland artists. Like, I just love it. I think it's a really dope thing that him and Andrew do. And, it just gives us a different platform to be able to showcase our talent.
For sure. And he just gave us a big opportunity. We started doing shows with him maybe 2015. And we just had never been to shows like that where you can get in, you could do competitions, you could network, and but it was a constant thing. 'Cause people would have shows, but it was just like a one-time thing.
Wasn't
This month,
consistent.
2 months later, but this was consistent, and it really gave people a chance to get fans and to just know each other and
A network.
Yes, and we met so many people. Like I can say,
We met you.
We traveled around Ohio. We went on tour with him before. Traveled all around Ohio. Like
She
got the city.
headlined.
He got the city on lock.
Really?
He got the city
Yeah.
on lock.
Yeah,
I mean, the whole Ohio on lock in my eyes.
Yeah, she headlined with her single Driving a Porsche. It was definitely going out in Cleveland.
Yeah, it
Big
was.
going.
Definitely.
Them shows was the funniest, y'all.
Yeah.
So, talk about this single for a second.
Driving a Porsche was my first single off my debut EP that I dropped back in August 2018. It was all exclusively produced by a Cali producer. His name is Godly 9800. Driving a Porsche was the lead single. I remember I was in the studio when I was making it. I was like stuck on what I should say for the hook. And I remember I had came up with a couple bars, and my brother Jade, he actually was like, nah, you should say it like this. So he definitely assisted me with that hook on that song. But it was a song that none of us really believed in until I started performing it at the shows. Like the shows in Cleveland, the shows in Akron, Alliance, Youngstown. We had did a whole Music is My Religion tour, and it had gotten so much great feedback that's what gave it the push.
Wow.
I even got it on my college radio station and got to perform it on campus multiple times. It was a great experience with that song for sure.
What college you go to?
The University of Akron.
Fire. So you Akron thorough, just through and through. I love it.
Y'all. Akron born and raised.
Yep.
You know the vibes.
Why is that so important to have pride?
Because Akron, before LeBron, we didn't get a lot of light. People would be like, "Where is that at?"
Yeah.
They wouldn't even know how to say it.
Yeah.
Nope.
They
still,
call us
still
Akron.
don't.
They call us Akron.
Akron.
Like,
Akron. I have
and
a
it's
I have a
crazy.
producer in Brooklyn that has produced a couple songs off my upcoming EP, and he was like, "What's the city you live in again?" It's Akron. No.
They don't know we got hidden gems in Akron though. Like, it's so many talented people, and I just feel like, once we get that light shined on us, and a lot of people see the talent that's coming out of Akron, they'll know. Like, this is really a city breeding.
Because I feel like we could go up against Atlanta, New York, Miami. We in our own lane. Detroit, like, and don't get me wrong, Detroit is the Midwest music, but we got our own style too.
Yeah.
So,
like, say for instance, Shoddy Boy and Pacino, they really created like a sound wave. Hyphy, the producer, they definitely got a Akron sound. I don't know if y'all ever heard it before, but we have like our own type of beat.
And he definitely was there to mold our music too. We started out
Fresh Studios, Shoddy Boy. They definitely, when we was 17, we started performing at the club.
They gave us a big chance.
Opening up for Trina, just different people. So definitely was very influential.
Okay, so let's get a little deep here. Who do I want to start with? Okay, Miss Jade. Can you kind of speak on the moment that you thought you weren't gonna make it?
Ooh.
I know what I'm gonna say.
The moment that I thought you mean as far as music or just?
Yes, the music, and then how did you kind of get over that and kind of push forward? Or what happened?
Actually, I feel like I'm there right now.
Really?
I was going through a domestic violence relationship. Wow. And I stopped doing music. I stopped, like, literally doing my hair, makeup. I just stopped being me. I just literally stopped being me. And I forgot about all the things that I loved and I cared about. And I can say now that I made it out that relationship. And I'm back to me again. And our music is doing numbers.
Dropped our CD,
videos.
Twin Energy.
And it was about 4 years that I was going hard 4 years ago. My one video did, it's called Dream Forever. It's Jade, under Jade's Array. That's ZJRE. It's 70,000 views on there. And I literally stopped. Like, the guy I was with, he tried to mold my music. He wouldn't like it, or it just always was a problem. I get dressed to go to a show, it's a fight. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, our first fight was after a show. Wow. The first time somebody ever put their hands on me, it just made me not want to do it no more. Really? And I lost myself. Yeah, I really lost myself. And I'm just glad to say that I'm alive, and I'm doing me, and I'm better than ever. And I'm going to take it to the extreme, and I'm going to take it to the top.
Scotty, you got to clap for that one. Beautiful. Yes. Glad that you're still here, that's for sure. That you've overcome and that you're finding yourself again. And you'll be better than ever.
Yeah.
I can honestly say there's never ever been a doubt in my mind that I'm not going to make it. I'll say more so for me, there's been distractions along the way, and that's something I didn't see so early in my career. Like when I was, 17, 18, I was working real hard, going to the studio every day. I didn't have nothing to focus on. Adult teen wasn't something that I was focused on yet. I was still focused on being young and trying to live my young years out. It wasn't until I started having more responsibilities and I realized, this ain't high school no more, that it can get tough and you can definitely lose sight of your visions. So I'll say I've had a lot of moments like that, but what has refocused that attention back to my stardom is live streaming. During the pandemic, I didn't have nothing to do, so I was sitting in the house. I'm like, I'm going to just start going live on this app, and I did a singing competition on there. I got a top badge, meaning every time I go live on that app, I trend at the top. Wow. It was a contest hosted by Conceited from Wild 'N Out. I was one of the winners. I won a grand cash prize off of it. It definitely gave me the confidence to focus on my music again. Just having so many people that I met on the internet that don't even know me, putting money in my pockets every day, telling me that I'm going to make it. I mean, buying me mics, buying me iPads to start making beats on. Things like that definitely helped me, refocus the vision on my talents.
Absolutely. That's good.
So I had a crazy last year. From March on, I found out I had a spine infection last March. The week before my kid's birthday, I had a lump on my back. Mind you, I got surgery on my spine when I was 15. I had 12 screws and 9 rods put in my spine.
From what?
I had scoliosis, so that's curvature of the spine, and it was getting worse to the point that I was going to be paralyzed. So within a month, me and my dad had to make a decision if I was going to get spine surgery. We made the best decision we thought we was, but I wound up getting a spine infection last year.
From that?
Yes. From a surgery that I've had 10 years ago.
To 28.
And I had a lump on my back for maybe a year or two, and I told the doctors about it, and they kept brushing me off. But it started hurting, so they started wondering what it was. Come to find out, they give me a surgery. They tell me that it's just my skin that's infected, and they went in my back and found out that I had a deep spine infection through my whole spine.
Wow.
So I had to stay in the hospital. I was supposed to go home that day. I had to stay for 5 days. And when I was in the hospital, I reached 1 million streams on DistroKid. And I couldn't even be sad as I wanted to because I felt like God was telling me that I needed to be here, honestly, because I thought that I wasn't going to make it. And music was the only thing that I had to keep me going. I had 2 spine surgeries last year. I had the 12 screws and 9 rods taken out my spine in October. And in November, I performed for 1,500 people.
Come on now.
At the Ohio Entertainment Awards.
You know what to do. You know what to do, Scotty.
And I still had stitches in my back. I had 26 stitches in my back when I was on stage. I had an IV in my arm for 6 weeks. I had it wrapped up on my arm under my shirt. Like, people don't know what people go through to still do music. At the Cypher video, I had stitches in my back. The whole year I was performing and putting out music, I was suffering still. I was still on antibiotics. I'm still on antibiotics now to this day. Like, so just keep going. Even if you don't know if you're going to make it or not, what is left when you're not here? That's all I could think about. I still thought about motivating my family and my friends to be the best that they can be, even when I was at my lowest. And I can just say that God gave me peace and strength and love in my heart to not be hateful because something was happening to me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's so hard.
Music was the only thing I had to. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't go nowhere. I did competitions on TikTok, and I wind up getting 2 million views on one of my videos.
That's crazy. Come on.
Like, I didn't stop. I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't do nothing. I rapped. I did competitions every single day on TikTok and Instagram, and I built my following. Like I researched. I watched videos about marketing and how to get my streams up and everything. And now I'm at 3 million streams. I got my own label called Queen Records on DistroKid. They've contacted me, and now I'm affiliate, so I can send out the referral link for people to get signed up for DistroKid. And I'm just happy, to be grateful to be here, to even still be doing what I love to do. It's everything. I still take care of my daughters, which have autism. So the whole time that I was fighting that, I was getting my daughters into an autism school because Akron Public was not teaching my daughters what they needed to know. They told me that my daughters were nonverbal, and now my daughters are talking in full sentences. Right. I got my daughters a $40,000 scholarship to an autism school, and they talking within a year. Wow. They taught. Like, so no matter what you're going through, keep going. Keep going, because God will bless you if you're doing right by who you're supposed to do right by. Just keep going and keep your talent strong and believe in yourself and believe in God, honestly.
And just because you a mom, that don't have to stop nothing you're doing. Mm-hmm. Your kids, my son tell me he's proud of me.
Ooh. And he want to rap
just
too.
Like me. He tell me, you the best mom. I'm his role model. So you don't got to stop. Just put them babies first, put your hustle first, and keep that motivation.
Yep.
Now y'all put out a tape.
Twin Energy.
Come on, Twin Energy. It was produced exclusively.
Oh, she's on there.
I was on
You're
there.
You're on there.
Yes.
Don't worry, the next project is gonna have some exclusive beats from Medusa.
Do we want to tell them the name of the next project coming, you guys?
Oh yes.
Of course.
You tell them.
It is called Jet Familia.
Yeah.
It was my
Jet
idea.
Familia.
Not to take the credit, but I really, really am proud of us. And I came up with the name. I was thinking one day, like, yo, all of our names, Jade, Emerald, Torie, it spells jet. And that's how I feel right now. Like, we finna get on the jet and we about to take off.
We taking the fuck off. We taking over.
And we a family. Like, we literally a family. So, Jet Familia, that's the name.
I love it. I love it. So, Twin Energy.
It's out on Spotify, iTunes,
all platforms.
YouTube.
Queen Records.
Check us
Emerald
out.
and Jay, Emerald Nikki, Jade Couture, Twin Energy. Check it out.
Check
out
out our
our
new
video,
videos.
Flashing Lights. Check out our video, Win. We lit. Check out the female
Our
Cypher
rock performances. Check that out. Check out the Akron Female Cypher 3.
Yeah. Fire.
And about that, too. The Akron Female Cypher, it just opened up so many doors for female rappers. We all started this with Jade, what?
2018.
Yeah, 2018, and this is the third one. And every time we did one,
it just
went
get better
viral.
and better.
Wow.
Actually, artist Gloss Up and Lakia stole our song.
This time, yeah.
You know, we got into
crazy.
a real argument on the internet about it.
She called.
She called us on Instagram.
Yes, because we was.
Gloss Up, Glorilla's best friend,
Yeah, one
called
of
us
the
on
Cypher
Instagram.
girls, was it Florida B? She contacted her to get on the song and sent her the material. And like a week or two later, they had a song that sounded just like it. Same concept, 2 females rapping. It was the same concept.
Same beat, same rundown.
And as soon as we contacted Gloss Up, she started calling us.
So
and you don't
if you
get
didn't
calls
steal
from
it,
famous people.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the whole Akron, when I say I never
They had
seen
our
nobody
backs.
come together like that.
They had our back.
They was going in on them. They was on their ass. They said you are not going to steal from
What
them.
is happening here? We get out
They
there.
said not today, not ours.
Oh, look at that diss track, because we dropped the diss track the same day.
Damn.
Same
Yeah.
day.
She said, what y'all gonna do? Drop a diss track?
Yeah.
You talking about?
It was
Hey.
a couple. It
The
was a
city
couple
right
little
behind
girls
us about
from
to walk
Memphis
you like a
commenting
dog,
on-
ho.
It was a couple girls from Memphis commenting on our on our Facebook posts and stuff like, "Oh, y'all kind of slid on this."
Exactly.
Like, and
Exactly.
this song did numbers too.
It did.
It was crazy because we was actually working inside of a recording studio. We had a salon suite for 9 months inside My World Studio.
Why?
And this was, that's when we
fire.
knew that we made it.
Yep.
Shout out to my work.
Because
Shout out to my work.
when you an artist and you get to work your dream job inside of a studio,
Come on.
Yeah.
and then we got to decorate and have our own salon in a recording studio. We would walk out our salon and it's a stage, walking through the stage. Like, it was beautiful.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep, we created our diss track there.
Man.
Good memories.
We
Walked
told them,
across
come
the
on,
hall.
y'all. We got a studio for y'all to record. Walk across the hall. Diss them hoes.
Now, I believe it was Emerald. I believe I was promised some bars
Oh yeah.
by at least one.
Let's get it. Where the beat at? I got the
If
beat.
not, if not two.
What beat
Are
you?
you
Let's
going with a beat too?
go.
I don't, what beat?
I mean, I can.
Yes.
Shit.
This
Okay,
is-
let me pull up.
I wanted it acapella.
Oh,
Oh,
well, we can do
acapella?
that
Okay.
then too.
Okay.
Okay, let's get it. This is Akron, what I look like, saying good morning. The way I body these niggas, they be calling the coroner. Might call a drug dealer, but he ain't at the corner. No, these hoes can't see me like I'm missing the corny. Bitches playing sideline, but I be out on the front line. Bitches looking 90s, but I'm adding a dime. See, I don't want you haters smiling, bitch, I want you to cry. And if you coming for my family, then I want you to die. See, I've been winning out this bitch as if they giving out prizes. Worry about black cars, but what about black lives? And if my niggas getting active, I'ma pull up and fight.
Okay.
They gotta get the rest later.
Yeah. Now, the music. Are you all writers or do you
Yes.
freestyle?
Yes, we
Writers.
are right.
Yep.
So, how important is the pen?
The pen is
It's
very
most
important.
important.
Like
Talk
That's
that
the
shit.
most
Like,
important
come on.
part of the
I
song.
I do I do a
you gotta
lot
I
feel
of
have
it.
to have a separate segment on this topic.
Like-
They know I'm passionate about this.
this is what I do. I do a lot of freestyles and remixes to show people how my pen really go. Like oh, you could think I could just go on this beat. I'm gonna go on all the beats, and I'm like Lil Wayne. I
Yeah.
love Lil Wayne, and I love how he used to do mixtapes. That's why I do my mixtapes called the She Mix. Now my first She Mix got over 2 million views on it.
Wow.
Little
That
Donald,
Black Party?
I redid.
Talk your numbers.
Hey,
Talk your shit.
I redid "Do Better" by Little Donald. I got over 200,000 streams on it
Wow.
between SoundCloud and YouTube. And then when I put it on when I put it on Instagram, he liked my post,
Wow.
and I
Been
was
viral.
screaming. I ain't gonna lie, I
Been
was screaming.
viral.
When he liked my post, I was screaming. So it's just dope. Like, I feel like it's just an outlet to be creative, and you can say whatever you want. Like, it's freedom of speech. Like, you really can say whatever.
But I feel
And
like
I don't be
it ain't,
paying.
the
if
best
it's
part
no
about being
emotions in it, it ain't nothing to it. Like, I need to hear songs with emotion.
Yeah.
How do you feel it if you ain't write it? I mean, you can feel a song
Yeah.
if you ain't write it, but
I'm not knocking people who got writers though, because it's a business at the end of the day, and
And
if
it's
you got a
just creative
personality
energies
like Cardi
coming
B
together.
or something, then hey, all power to you. You feel me? If you got the money for it, hey,
I feel like if you a rapper and you don't write your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? You're not a rapper, you're a reciter. You know what I'm saying? You a karaoke
shit.
artist.
ooh,
There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Growing up, I was a big fan of hip hop, like literal hip hop. My first ever stage name, I combined an album I was influenced by Nas and a song I was influenced by the Roots. You know, like I grew up on real life hip hop, real life neo soul.
Trill Naughty,
And I feel
nigga.
like the more older I get, the more I'm seeing the quality of music is going
Yeah, it
down.
is.
And I'm gonna say one thing. Nicki Minaj,
My
she
nigga.
came in the game, and I feel like she changed it on another level. Like a lot of people would say, "Oh, she not hip hop enough," but I feel like she had to open that door so she could do hip hop on the same level that she did with the pop. And I've never seen anybody like her do it before, and pushing girls to write their music. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't something that people talked about like that to me before her. And I feel like with all these new girls in the game, yeah, do y'all thing and all, but why not want to challenge yourself to write your song? Don't you feel so much better when the shit you talking came
It's
from
you.
came from your heart? It's your story that you're telling. Like with singers, it's different. Like Whitney Houston, one of the greatest vocalists of all time. A beautiful voice, that's your gift God gave you. You know what I'm saying? If someone writes a dope ballad for you to sing, can't nobody tell you that you're wrong to sing that. But when you're a rapper, you're telling a story.
It's different politics with it, yeah.
Exactly.
Lyricists.
Like we were born in the 90s.
The olden days.
Back in them days, if you came and you wasn't writing your shit, they was gonna, or if you was corny, it wasn't gonna fly. They wasn't fucking with it. And we started doing music so long ago. We was in that times. Like our first show, it was maybe 2009.
Nah,
8,
before that, girl, we was performing.
maybe like 2007.
Middle school.
So it was times dudes would tell us,
Why y'all rap?
Y'all should just sing.
What you mean?
Yes,
but niggas can be
rap is
aggressive all day.
Yeah.
Rap is aggressive.
But nowadays, you see that the more aggressive female is getting more play now. It's not so much looked down upon.
Yep.
We can say what we want, we can wear what we want, and do what we want.
I love it.
It's not like, because I feel like dudes been able to do that.
Right.
But it's just like women, you got to stay in this box. You got to be in this box. No, we can be in all the boxes, just like Nicki Minaj.
But
She say
see,
what she
that's one
want.
thing-
She do what she want. She go up against corporate machines. She do not care.
Okay.
And that's the type of shit
And
we
that's
on.
what we've been doing. When dudes would challenge us and try to tell us we couldn't rap or we rap too hard, we would
Nigga,
battle
we'll
them.
battle you.
It
What's
was
up?
times we came out, people was performing like Jay Style and performing at the club. We came out the club, followed them. We in a circle in the parking lot, rapping in the middle of 20, 30 niggas.
Niggas like,
I'm
hey,
Like, this is the type of
Niggas
shit we was
feel
doing.
me.
Like, yeah. It
oh
was,
God.
and all the niggas respected us. Like, show nothing but still show love to this day.
So being from Akron and being an artist from Akron, is it difficult?
Yes.
Yes,
It can
because
Because people don't take it seriously. I feel like since we've been
Yeah.
rapping for so long, they be like, oh, that's just them. They can rap. We know they can
Right.
rap.
Right.
I hate that because it's like, nah, like, quit playing with me. I'm one of the best, and I've been doing it for the longest, so stop playing with me. Like, give me my respect where it's due. Like,
Put some
I had
respect on
people
my
that was
name.
mad at me when I won Best Female Artist in Ohio. Like, and I feel like I worked for that. I did a lot. I did a lot more than a lot of
who
artists
got
did.
more videos
I
than
did.
you?
I did
Who got more
tours.
songs than you?
I did
Nobody.
more tours than they did. I had more videos out. It just was what it was. But, you know, I didn't get a lot of love for that. I feel like I got more hate for winning than I got love. Like, a lot of people wasn't trying to work with me after that, wasn't sharing my stuff. Like, I just feel like I got hate for winning. But it just made me go harder because regardless of what y'all ever think, I'm never going to stop. And that's never going to dim my shine. It's just never going to affect me. You know what I mean?
And no matter what it is that we choose to do, I'm not gonna lie, we succeed in it. Whatever we try. Like
We started
I
throwing
became a
pop-up
nail
shops.
tech 2 years ago. I was in a running for best nail tech at the Ohio Entertainment Awards.
Yeah.
And I only been doing nails for 2 years, literally.
Yeah.
And just to get seen like that and be up against people that have been doing this for years, I just couldn't believe it. But I'm like, anything we tried, like the party promoting.
Even with I do graphic design. Like, I've sold to every state in the United States. I've sold to Jamaica, New England, and New Mexico. And I mean, the list goes on and on. Like, you know, I feel like our support is more worldwide than local.
Right.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, you know, so I mean, you just have to give and take. Either the local people gonna love you or the people out of town gonna love you.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. And I've worked with people in my city, and they didn't even know it was me because of my business page for logos.
Really?
I've made logos for I'm talking about 100 people in my city, and they don't even know it was me.
Wow.
They don't even know it's me. They have their logo on their wall, and their pictures don't tag me. It'd be crazy, but I don't need the recognition because I know what I did.
Right.
And I did it out the kindness of my heart because I want to help other females and people from Akron grow their businesses to where mine, you know, is at. So.
Absolutely. So, being in this female rap time, it's real special right now.
It's hard.
It's just massive. A lot of opportunities coming.
So many.
If you're not naked though, it
It's
slims
harder.
down your
It's
chances.
harder.
That's what I want.
If you're not showing your ass or your body, it slims down your chances because everybody is so
They
sexy
wanna see that.
now. Everybody is so showing their body and got all the girls twerking and pussy popping. I don't know if I can say that.
Which I
on
like
here.
it. I like it. Don't get me wrong.
I
know.
like it too.
But what about the girls
But
that
what
don't do
about
that?
the real
Pussy
lyrical
popping
songs? I noticed that when I put out a song that's heartfelt, it don't get as much love.
Right.
As the
Like,
ratchet
I put out a
songs,
song
yeah.
called Angel, and it was about, like, I had a friend that died, and I just thought of, like, a song of what would you do if you knew it was your last days?
Yeah.
That's what I, and
Rest
I
in
had a lot
peace,
of people
prophecy.
share it. Rest in peace, prophecy. I had a lot of people share it, but I just don't feel like it gets the same energy as the Ratchet songs.
In that video, it was amazing. Like she spent so much money on.
Yeah, I
just
spent like
everything.
$2,000 on
Yeah,
that
the
video.
budget was there.
Check it out if y'all get a chance.
Yes, on YouTube.
What I will say about this new wave of female rap, it's dope to me. It's like I didn't get to grow up and see Kim and Foxy and MC Light and Eve and Queen Latifah and all the greats that came before Nicki. I didn't get to see all of that, you know what I'm saying? So for it to be so many girls out now doing their thing, it is super dope to me though.
Yes.
I would say that's super dope.
Y'all got to check out my artist, Charlene Christine. When I say that artist, man, I'm telling y'all, she can sing her ass off. She got a CD dropping soon, and one of the most inspirational people I know. Back a couple years ago, she had a son pass away. He was the most complex baby at Akron Children's Hospital, and to see her go through that and to still follow her dreams, she wound up getting 2 million views on a video singing to her baby. So I just feel like the women in this industry go through way more than the men do. You know what I mean? It's not secretly, but it's like we supposed to just go through it and deal with a lot of the stuff that we go through as women. And I feel like it's just a time for us all to speak about it. Like, Megan Thee Stallion had this song talking about her anxiety, and I love that she did that because we don't see that side of Megan. Right. All we see is the booty shaking and all of that. But her mom passed away.
Those are the only songs that make it on the radio is the booty shaking. You would never know she even.
I wanted to hear her, how she really felt, and she started crying on stage on one of the clips I seen when she was performing that song, and I really felt it, and I was just like, I want to see more stuff like that.
Yeah, because she lost her mom. Her mom was her manager. Her mom helped her with everything. And I'm glad we definitely have somebody in our life like that. Our auntie Ola, she is always there no matter what we throw, no matter what we do. Behind the scenes, she's there for everything. And make sure y'all
driving us there.
Lola Photography. She is a dope photographer. But yeah, when you have somebody to back you up and be there for you, it makes it a lot easier.
Just having a team.
Yes, and each other. Like, we do so much for each other.
There's no I in team.
Yeah.
Sometimes, we all get unmotivated, but at the end of the day, it'll be either one of them like, come on, we about to go do this, because it just is what it is. It's
always one of us. We like balance each other out, honestly. It's like when one's down, there's the other to pick them up. That's how it's always been.
Definitely.
There was one other thing I was just on top of my head. It'll come back to me, hopefully. It was good.
Check out this new movie we about to be in by the time traveler. His name is The Crowd Pleaser on Instagram. He go viral all the time. Check out this skit we just did. It's called The Time Traveler Meets the City Girls. They just posted the reel a couple days ago. It's at 60,000. When he posted it months ago, it was at over 300,000 altogether. So definitely check that out. And if y'all want us in some skits, y'all know who to call.
Yes. Y'all want us in skits, videos,
movies,
modeling,
videos.
everything. We'll do.
If y'all need hair, makeup, lashes, whatever.
Yes.
So Raw Hair by Jules Palace.
Okay, tell them where they can find you. One by one.
You can find me on IG. That's JEWELLZ Palace _Jade. Or you can find me on Facebook. That's Jade Jackson.
You can find me everywhere, Emerald Neki, Emerald Neki, and you can find me Facebook, Emerald Jackson.
You can find me on all platforms, Torie Medusa. That's TORIEMEDUSA, and on Snapchat, Derogatory.
All right, I actually have one more question, but we're gonna do something. I'm gonna sit down real quick, and I'm gonna ask it there so I can finish.
They gonna know about us.
They know about us.
You can't forget the last.
Wow, that was beautiful. That's
know.
penmanship, though. Like boom, 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 boom. Like people don't respect. That's why I love J. Cole so much. Cause the pockets he gets in.
He's one of my favorites of all time.
I mean, it's just
top 5 influence.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you can actually tell your influence as well. But if the promo was to get it off your chest, I'm okay with that as well.
Who inspired me to do music? I'm influenced by a lot since I started as a singer. So I would say like Alicia Keys, definitely. Right. I feel like by listening to her music, she helped me discover my voice. Like,
Wow.
I would say her range is my range. You know, Alicia Keys, Aaliyah a lot, Missy Elliott, and so much influence from Missy Elliott. Of course, Nicki, because she has such a great reign, still reigning right now. Drake, J. Cole, two dope rappers that I feel like can do the singing and rapping thing.
Yeah.
That influenced me a lot. Being able to grow up and see people do singing and rapping together.
Absolutely.
I feel like that's why Nicki, J. Cole, Drake has so much influence on me. And then Kanye, period. Kanye West, production. He's probably my number one all-time collab dream.
Wow.
But I have a lot of influence. I'm a big fan of greatness, so hey, keep being great, all the people that influence me.
All right.
Man, we was
So what's the question
influenced
again?
by
It's called Get It Off Your Chest.
We was influenced by so many people.
And
I remember being.
It's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And she was like, I'm ready.
Okay, get it off my chest. Basically, I just feel like if you want to do it, whatever it is you want to do that shit. Like, people procrastinate so much and don't know that they would be where they want to be at today if they would just do it. It don't have to be perfect. Everybody is so, I need it to be perfect. I need it to be this way. Just do it, and you'll get better at it. The more that you do it, the more you'll get better at it. Like, period. Like, my influences would definitely be Lauryn Hill, definitely Drake, Wayne, Nicki, and I'ma definitely say Tina Turner, man.
Yeah.
She was one of the most influential performers I ever seen. Like, her energy was unmatched, and I'm sad she died, for real. I ain't gonna lie. That was my grandma's favorite artist, and she was an inspiration also, just seeing her story and seeing that she came back out when she was 40 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
wanna
mean?
talk about that.
She was 40 years old and came back out and was hitting billboards, all that, got in the
even
Rock
bigger.
Hall of Fame,
Yes.
everything.
After
like,
going
she
what
lost
she was
everything.
going through with Ike.
She was on food stamps after she left Ike and went
And
to the
already had
labels.
bangers.
Exactly. It got to the point she was on food stamps when she left Ike, and she got to the point where she got herself back out there and
Start
did what
doing
she
shows
needed to
in
do
Vegas
because she
and
believed
stuff.
in herself, and all she had was her talent left.
Yeah.
And that's inspirational to me in itself. Like, when the only thing you got left is your talent, like, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be thankful sometimes because it could take you to places that you would never go.
100%.
For sure. So, you know, I was influenced. I rap, but I am very into, like I said, I started doing poetry first. So those are the type of songs and the music that I would listen to. I liked Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. Those were my favorites back then. But it was other people we were influenced by. Pimp C.
Oh, definitely. UGK.
Scarface.
Definitely.
I will always remember when I was a kid that song. It's actually called Fuck Faces. I shouldn't have been listening to it. But I thought the beat was so amazing.
To my world and taught me things.
Yes.
He got a great
Well,
That shit was so
Ashanti
hard.
actually redid a couple of Scarface's songs.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
if
that's
y'all
how
knew,
she blew.
but
Yeah, baby.
But,
yeah,
you
Are
know,
y'all
Jade.
Scarface fans?
Yeah.
I'm a fan of hip hop. Period. Like
Outkast.
What's his story like?
Outkast, definitely.
Was he like super big and then like did he start doing crack or something? Like
I don't know about the crack, but I know that he was with the Ghetto Boys, and they
Right.
was a group. They did break up, and I know that him and not the midget, but the other one was getting into it. I seen that online, so they don't be performing together
Right.
nowadays. So they
he had his own career and everything, but something I keep seeing it and it's so like hint like Scarface did it. I'm like, but it's just like off in the wind,
Right.
Because
Because
I've
he's so
never heard of
respected.
that.
Yeah,
At
he
the
need
end-
to get his
at-
props and his
right.
flowers.
Now, the midget that was in the group, I definitely heard about him doing some drugs. and
Really?
stuff like
Okay.
that, and that he was just pretty wild.
Oh.
I was in a singing group called Black Diamonds, and our manager, he's in a group called Half Mile Home. They actually worked with Jodeci and the Ghetto Boys and was on tour with them and stuff. So they knew them personally. And I think Drake said he met the midget and
Really?
said he was kind of wild. also,
Really?
so.
Gotcha.
But, you know, I did want to say one more thing about my influence. Another set of groups that I was very influenced by was B2K.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had Every Last CD and Destiny Child.
Yeah.
Beyonce is my favorite singer in the whole time. But I remember being 5 years old and hearing her singing No, No, No.
The Writings on the Wall was her first
Yeah, the whole CD.
Destiny
You know,
Child's first
we
CD.
were so influenced. So when we sing, y'all know us as rappers, majority.
But we sing.
We sing different octaves. We've been in women's chorus.
I was in symphonic
band.
choir. We were
played
all
instruments.
in the music program
And
at
that
Firestone
is
High
really
School.
that's my influence. I like to bring poetry to life, you know. And I got a little snippet for y'all.
I was wondering what she was.
got
I
a
was
little
like,
snippet.
let me see.
So my favorite song we were gonna put out right now. It's called "Careless," and it's just so beautiful. It's an R&B song. And we're just really getting very emotional and down to it as women. You want to talk about what you're going through. So this is what I came up with. My heart crying and my mind clouded. I've been swimming for the distance, but I feel I'm drowning. Looked around, ain't no one around me. I've been looking for the love, but I never found it. Rose growing through the concrete, so I'm feeling grounded. Harder pressure on my soul, aware of my surroundings. My heart beating 10 times faster, I can feel it pounding. Heartbreak after heartbreak, I just keep on counting. I heard you say goodbye, but I hate just how it sounded.
Did you even care at all?
Did you even care at all? Did you even care at all? Did you even care at all?
Tell me.
Did you even care at all? Did you appreciate my love?
Did you really care at all?
Did you appreciate my love?
And it's
Sorry,
the
y'all,
King Teeth
my
Network.
voice going
I ain't
out,
gonna lie,
man.
we can't get no better than that. We had a whole chorus in this thing. Clap it up. I wanted to end it right there. But if you got anything else you want to say, go ahead, for sure.
Just anybody going through anything health-wise, I just, I pray for y'all strength. I pray for healing. And just know that one day it might get better, and just keep that hope, because you just never know what'll happen.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And keep going. And when you know, when you looking, this is how you know. Some people will call them talents, some people will call them hobbies. I look at them as all the same. But when there's something that God has given you, when no matter what, you get frustrated throughout life or you feel overwhelmed, and then that one thing you could go spend literally 10 minutes working on that, and it just brings you back to you. Focus on that. That's your route,
100%.
Definitely do that.
And don't let nobody discourage you. It's been so many times we had so many people talk about us, backstab us, do all types of weird stuff, family included. Just so many people that you would think that will love you, but they don't. The world can be very evil, but just stay you. Don't let nothing change you. Just always be you to the fullest extent. You know what I mean?
Yep. Shout out to all the Akron female Cypher girls, Florida B, Shargy, Nunu.
Just had Nunu.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
she fire. Ain't all
just
like
mixed her,
some
literally.
basic
And
heavy
you know you
hitters.
that
That's
nigga
dope.
when you got other people in the industry stealing your concepts and shit.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let that
Hey.
discourage you. Keep working, keep growing, keep being great. Facts.
It's crazy because Glorilla just dropped a song yesterday, and I got a song to that same beat back in 2014.
That lick or something?
Yes.
Really?
I'll show y'all my song, and it's the same exact beat.
Wow.
But it's a Juicy J sample, so I'm going to let her live.
Yeah.
I'm going to let her live this time, but it's just crazy how the shit just
But
be. Like,
great minds think alike.
Exactly.
that's how I
too.
know we closer than further. You feel me?
Come on. That's it.
And we not gonna stop till we make it. So y'all wait
Y'all
and
gonna see us.
Y'all gonna look back on this video and say, they knew they were gonna make it. Because we are.
Yes.
Mark my words.
Yeah.
That's the confidence you gotta have.
Yes.
You gotta know it. Because we know it, right, Sky Too Hottie? We wouldn't still be here if we didn't.